Howdy folks, happy Tuesday, and I hope you're all having a great week so far. With the Atomic Shop update now live, let's head over and take a look at everything that will be available from today, June 24th, right through until July 1st. Alrighty, taking a quick look at the first page of the Atomic Store, unfortunately there isn't any brand new bundles this week, and I know that probably will come as a disappointment for many, because obviously over the last couple of weeks we have been consistently getting brand new bundles. Now more than likely because next week it will be the 1st of July, and going into the month of July, hopefully we should actually see something brand new. But until then, unfortunately this week we will be getting an Atomic sale, so it's always a good time for those who maybe missed out on a couple of items, who missed out on even some of these bundles, that can actually get an opportunity this week to pick up something really interesting. So as you can see there in the first bundle, we have the return of the Woodland Hideaway bundle. Again, look, there is a lot of stuff included in this bundle. There's a lot of camp items all bundled together, but there is a discount on that, so you'll get 900 atoms off of that 4,500 atom price. And to be honest, yes, you can probably tell why it is quite expensive. There is a ton of stuff included in this, and a lot of good camp items you can actually use to boost the likes of your special stats and so on. And I'm nearly sure as well, yes, that prefab is included with this bundle as well. So definitely an interesting one to take a look at this week if you do have the atoms to get it. Now moving on as well, we have the return of the Brotherhood of Steel mega bundle. Again, it's just, as it pretty much says on the tin, it's a mega bundle. There is just a lot of stuff here, all obviously centralized around the Brotherhood of Steel. So you're going to get a lot of paint skins, obviously for power armor, as you can see there. There's barricades, there's prefabs, there is just a lot of stuff all centralized around the Brotherhood of Steel, all themed around that there. So definitely a good one. If you're a BOS fan, then it's definitely a good week to take a look at this bundle here. Now moving on as well, we do have the Wild Mountain Way Station bundle. This has been a while since we've actually seen this. I remember it did come in there a few months ago, or could have been maybe at the end of last year. I'm not 100% certain, but yeah, definitely a bundle we haven't seen in a long time. But as you can see there's a couple of items included with this. It will be 1,500 atoms, but actually no, apologies, again, this is also getting the discount there, so it'll be 300 atoms off of that, so it'll be down to 1,200. But as you can see, there's a lot of great stuff included with this. Now moving on as well, we do have the return of the Super Duper Mart bundle. This was definitely a good one. It was an interesting one. Good few items included with this. As you can see there, one of the items I do already have, the shopping basket backpack, but of course obviously the main thing about this bundle is that Super Duper Mart prefab, and then of course look, everything else sort of Super Duper Mart related in terms of items you can obviously stick inside of that, so definitely a good one as well. Moving on, we also have the return of the Bloody Mess bundle. Definitely a really good one. I do like this one indeed, because obviously as you can see there's a lot of good stuff all themed around the Blood Eagle. So again, you're going to get that excavator power armor skin. You're also going to get the Vertigard Blood Eagle power armor paint. You'll also get the Blood Eagle paint for the Super Sledge, and then also as well the Blood Washed combat armor paint. So you're getting 2 power armor skins included with this one here. Definitely an interesting one to take a look at as well. Also, we do have the return of the Sawtooth bundle. I do remember people asking me about this particular outfit here, which is this one here. Essentially it is the Sawtooth mask and the Sawtooth outfit. This is a great outfit, but of course look, it is obviously thrown into that bundle there, so you will have to purchase the full bundle because you won't be able to pick it up separately. But a lot of good stuff to get included with that as well. Now also we do have the return of the summer camping bundle. It's also getting that nice little 20% discount. It also comes with that shelter included. I'm nearly sure what is the name of that shelter. It is the summer camp shelter. That's what it is. So this is actually the shelter here. It is quite large, so there's a lot of space to work with when it comes to this particular shelter. So definitely a good few ones included with that there. So yeah, I will say, look, a couple of bundles, they are nice. I know obviously it's not the week that everyone kind of expected, or maybe not that everybody wanted, but there is some nice bundles there for a lot of people to obviously check out. Now moving on, of course, look, we still have everything from last week. We did cover this in last week's video, so if you'd like to check that out, feel free to head on over and check it out there. But definitely a lot of good stuff there available for the next 13 days. Moving on to some of the greatest hits, we have the Woodland Retreat bundle. Now I'm nearly sure we already had this at the actual first page, so again, look, if you wanted to maybe get this a little bit cheaper and not get everything else that's included in that 4,500 atom price, you can actually just get this one because it is actually coming with a discount there of 540 atoms off of that, so you can actually pick that bundle up today for 1,260. So definitely a good one to look out for. Moving on as well, we have the Pioneer Scout Recruitment Bundle. It's getting 30% off. A lot of good stuff. We've got weapon skins, we've got camp items, we have plushies included with that there. Obviously, all themed around the Pioneer Scouts. So if you want to pick that up, again, look, you'll get 300 atoms off of that 1,000 atom price. Moving on, we also have the return of the Headliner paint. Definitely a nice one, I have to say. I really do like this one for the Hellfire Power Armor. It is a, well, obviously, we don't have Hellfire Power Armor. It's just, obviously, the Hellfire skin, but obviously then reskinned into this blue, white, and red sort of color scheme. But definitely a nice one to add to the collection, and it's also getting 50% off. We have the return of the High Stakes Shelter. This is definitely a nice one. This is actually, to be honest, this is actually all themed around one of the expeditions missions when you go to Atlantic City. This is actually a really good one. I have this myself, and yeah, it's there's a lot of space to work with. I'm actually still finding it very difficult to build inside of this, but yeah, it's a good one to get your hands on. Also as well, the Nuka-Cola Cooler Backpack is back. Definitely an interesting one to have as well. I'm not too sure how much the price is. Usually when it comes to backpacks, they're in around about 300 to 400 atoms. And again, look, when it comes to the shelter, they usually tend to be in and around between 1,500 atoms, but maybe it might have a discount. Let me know below in the comments anyway. The Mr. Claus suit is in. Again, a little bit off theme in terms of what time of year it is. We're kind of slap bang in the middle of the summer right now, but look, Fallout likes to do that when it comes to their atomic shop. But if you want to pick it up this week, there you go, you can pick it up. Also, we have the return of the Copperhead paint for the Gatling Plasma. It's actually getting 50% off there, so it's going to be down to 250. Nice little skin to add to your collection. And we also have the return of the Order of Mystery set. Now, this particular one, this is actually pretty nice because there is also an alternative set that you can pick up that's actually pretty much themed around the same thing. It's like part of like the Halloween bundles, but it just comes with like spider webs and sort of thorns and branches and stuff like that as well. But this is kind of very, very similar to that, just without all the foliage all around it instead. But definitely an interesting one to get your hands on. Now, moving on to some of the free and special offers, we are getting the Vault-Tec Starburst floors. They are going to be free today. We're also getting some free improved bait. So there you go, for everyone who is running around Appalachia catching all those fish. There you go, you're getting some improved bait to start off the weekly reset. Moving on, we're also getting the Slocum's Classic Stool. It's getting 50% off. It's going to be down to 100. We're getting the vintage style bundle there. It's going to get a 25% discount. A lot of nice stuff included there as well. Also as well, this will be the last week for the Gone Fishing emote. So if you are a Fallout First member, definitely make sure to pick this up as soon as you can this week, because obviously this day next week it will be reset with something completely different. Well, that's what we're hoping anyway. But yeah, definitely make sure to log on between now and next week to claim that. And then lastly, of course, look, we have all of the Fallout catch-up bundles. They are all still available here. More than likely they'll probably be here again next week, not too sure, but look, if you've missed out on anything, definitely make sure to check it out. And then this is the last week there for that Tiki Bar Patrons bundle. So a lot of people, yeah, it was kind of hit and miss. I've seen some comments of people saying that, yeah, look, it's nice, you know, okay, it's just another thing. But look, if it tickles your fancy and this is something that you're interested in, even for the likes of those mannequins there, definitely a good one to keep an eye out there for the next 6 days, because they will be gone, and more than likely they'll probably make a return in the next couple of months. Moving on to the daily and weekly challenges. For today, you will need to chew some bubblegum, you'll need to catch 3 fish, you'll also need to complete 1 event, cook 2 grilled fish, kill 10 cultists, kill 3 anglers, and then lastly sell 1 grilled fish to an NPC vendor. Moving on to the weekly challenges for this week, you will need to claim 3 workshops, collect 2,500 caps, collect 14 soap, collect 4 board games, collect 25 burnt books, destroy 5 assaultrons, kill 9 anglers, scrap 20 pipe guns, and then lastly scrap 10 ballistic fiber. However, that's everything for today. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments on some of the items showcased here today and what you might be picking up this week. If you're new here and you found today's video informative, consider giving the video a like and consider subscribing to the channel so you never miss out on future videos. To our channel members and subscribers, thank you for your continued support and helping the channel to grow. If you're picking up anything over on the Bethesda Gear Store and you'd like to support this channel, you can use my creator code BT76June425 until July 1st to receive 20% off of your entire purchase. Until next time, stay safe out there in the wasteland, welcome to Vault 93, and I'll catch you all in the next video.